Yes, brother, we find a hadith that says that this is narrated by Abu Huraira radiallahu ta'ala anhu, that he quotes Nabi Muhammad, the last prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, saying that an army among you would fight in India, in Hindustan, and Allah will make them successful, so much so that they would bring the kings of India, the kings of Hindustan, tied in chains, and Allah will forgive their sins. And when they will come back after that war, the war of India, the Ghazwatul Hind, then they would find Prophet Isa alayhi salam, Jesus alayhi salam, near around Syria, Sham. Then Abu Hurairah radiallahu ta'ala anhu continues in saying that if I'm able to participate in that war, then I will participate, then I will sell all of my new and old belongings to participate in that war. And Allah will make us succeed. And when we will come back from there, after the war of India, war of Hind, then I will be a free Abu Huraira who will go and meet Nabi Isa alayhi salam in Sham, in Syria. And then I will try, Abu Hurairah radiallahu ta'ala anhu continues in saying that I will try to go and tell Prophet Jesus alayhi salam, Isa alayhi salam, that I'm Abu Hurairah and I've been with Nabi Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wasallam. Then after hearing this, Abu Hurairah radiallahu ta'ala anhu said this in the presence of Nabi Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wasallam. And Nabi Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wasallam was aware of the time remaining before Ghazwatul Hind. Then Nabi Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wasallam said that he smiled and said, it's very difficult. That he knew that it would be some more time after Abu Hurairah passes away. So that's what going to happen around the Indian subcontinent before Qiyamah, like around the time of Imam al-Mahdi. That Muslims would fight the war of Hind, Ghazwatul Hind, and those would be the very blessed ones. So blessed that, imagine that Nabi Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam told this hadith, this scenario, this war, to his Sahaba in such a fashion that they wished they could participate in that one. And that has to be a very blessed war. Just like the situation of Mecca. It was a blessed war. The war of Badr, Ghazwatul Badr, was a very blessed war for several reasons. One of them was because the people of Mecca, they were the worshippers of idols. And they were the ones who teased and abused the Muslims and Nabi Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. And similarly, it's going to be a war against the people who worship idols. And it's not like the Muslims would attack them to kill them. No, it's not like that. That war has to be waged and started from the other side. It would be a war of defense. And according to the current scenario, that war would be led by Pakistan. And Pakistan is the country that believes to never attack any of its neighbors. And they are a smaller country, they would never attack anyways. What would happen that India, there would be a time that India would think that it is powerful enough to swallow Pakistan. And that's when it will take the support of its allies. And that allies at that time would be in the form of not only the Israel, it would include the US, it would include Russia, and it would include NATO and all of the other forces on one side and Pakistan on the other side alone. And that's the point. Allah will prove that Nabi Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam is the truest, is the true prophet of Allah, the God, the Lord, the creator of the universe. That's when Allah will help Pakistan out of the in a most unexpected way. That's when there will be whole world on one side and Pakistan is such a small country on the other side. That's when Allah will bless Pakistan with a special force. And it will be one of the perspective, one of the presentable perspective of that force, that army would be in the form of black jet fighters. And the count would be, according to the prophecies, would be 3,000 or so. And that would be very different kind of fighter jets, something the world has never ever seen. And some people who had the visions, you know, some people are very blessed by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, they have the visions and they know, they can, Allah has shown them things that would happen in the future. I'm not talking about any kind of sorcery, voodoo or magic. It's just when Allah wants to bless someone, Allah can show them a dream or a vision. So I've heard from such people myself, and one of them explained that there are something very different. When they fly, when they take flight, they put sort of like, they have a very, what do you call it, it puts a sense of fear in the enemy. Those black fighter jets that the Pakistan would be blessed by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, would be given to Pakistan by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala in future, they are very different. They are something the world has never seen before. And that's how Pakistan would defeat its enemies. And once Pakistan defeats its enemies and takes, like, it's very, if I tell the actual details, it is going to be unbelievable. And that is that Pakistan would not only take over India, not by attacking India in its self-defense, because there would be whole world on one side and Pakistan on the other side. Then Pakistan would take over all of India. And then Bangladesh comes, like, it becomes a part of Pakistan. And Pakistan fights this war with the help of only two countries that we know so far, that is Indonesia and Malaysia. Maybe Brunei, or maybe some other, the countries from Far East. Because Middle East, they won't be able, Turkey, Middle East, Saudi Arabia, all the countries in the Middle East, they won't be able to help Pakistan because they would be destroyed already by the forces, by the evil forces. So the Pakistan would be alone, and there would be only probably Indonesia, Malaysia, Brunei, maybe Bangladesh. And then Pakistan, all those countries would become a part of Pakistan: India, Indonesia, Malaysia, Bangladesh, and Pakistan itself. It's all one country. And then they go from there, they rise from the east and go towards the Middle East, towards the lost parts of the Muslim world, and start taking it back. And because they would have, Pakistan would have defeated the international powers already, they won't be able to, there will be no retaliation from the other side. And Pakistan would start taking over all of the countries. And because they would give them, they would have given us a green signal to go back on them because they attacked us first, Pakistan would have taken over almost all of the world. And some people have had visions and they saw Pakistanis managing the law and order and the administration of the United States. And Pakistan would be the one ruling all over the world. And you know why? Pakistan would be given so much blessings by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala because فَإِنَّهُ خَلِيفَةُ اللَّهُ الْمَهْدِي, according to the hadith of Ibn Majah, that the Imam al-Mahdi is going to come from here. And I have explained in the previous videos that how Imam al-Mahdi is not going to be a resident of Medina. He would be a resident of Medina after immigrating or moving there from Pakistan, from the east. So that's why Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala would help Pakistan, and Pakistan would, like India and all those countries of the Far East Pacific, would become a part of Pakistan, and Pakistan would be the one ruling the world. And that is when the true Islam, the true rule of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala would be established all over the world. And then the world would have to know that the true deen, the true religion that came from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala was Islam, is Islam. And that is the religion of peace, and that is the religion of mercy, and that is the religion because of which Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala would shower His blessings on the people, inshallah.